Good morning. Today we're going to be making a repair attempt. This is in regards to claim number 0576811091. Over here we have the shingle in question. You can see the crease going through the shingle here. So one thing I want to point out, International Roofing Codes R904-2, compatibility of all like materials. I want to show you guys something for intensive purposes of this video. So the shingle here in question is present on this roof, has a 5-inch reveal. It is also 36 inches in length. Now, the length of this shingle doesn't really mean much because I can modify the length of this shingle. It's not a problem. Manufacturer says I can do so. But I cannot modify the width of this shingle. Here's why. Here I have a current Owens & Corning shingle. As you can see here, this shingle width-wise measures roughly 13¼ inches. Now, in order to make this shingle work, that means I would have to modify the width of this shingle. So I would have to either take from the reveal or I would have to take to the side with the strike zone and the laminate on it. Now, I cannot do that for multiple reasons. The most obvious being because the code says I can't, but as a contractor, I can explain to you why I cannot do this logically and make this work. You got to take some from this side or this side. Both of these sides has a sealant strip on it that is required to be on the roof in order for the shingle to have sealed properly. I cannot modify that whatsoever. I cannot cut from this way. I cannot cut from this way. That would make this shingle susceptible to wind. I cannot legally do that, nor would I do that to our valued homeowner. So, for intensive purposes of this video, I will continue to proceed forward with this video just to show you the condition of the roof and the repairability factor of this roof. I've already pointed out the shingle is not repairable simply based on the shingle that is present on this roof, but I will go ahead and move forward with this repair to show you the actual age and current condition of this roof. So I hope this angle works for you guys. I'm going to be using standard tools that are approved, roof snake hammer, 1¼ roofing nails. The first thing I'm going to need to do is break the sealant line on the shingles above. I am sorry that I did not properly outline that shingle. Let me do that now. So here is the shingle in question with the chalk line through it. So I'm going to move forward with this repair. In order to get this shingle free, I'm going to have to break the sealant line on the shingle above it, as well as the one above that too, because of the high nail. So this sealant line is broke, as we know. I want to go ahead and break the one before it. Now I'm going to use my hands as little as possible. And I'm going to be gentle as possible. Guess that was coming out. Okay, very gentle. Okay, now I'm going to have to go ahead and remove these nails from out of here. So let's do that now. Like I said, everybody, using my hands as little as possible here. I'll actually try to not use my hand at all if I can. So, okay, it looks like I'm also going to have to break this sealant line as well. Very gently, without using my hands. That should be enough. See that nail's up. This shingle looks like she's gonna be too bad on us. I'll give it a light pull on the shingle in question only, because I saw that these front ones go through. So lightly using my hand here, not lifting up on it more than I need to. Lightly using my hand on this. Move over to here. Okay. Now, here's the shingle in question. As you can see here, severe granular loss, very brittle. Now, I want to show you guys something before I proceed forward. So I can already see from changing this one shingle, as you can see here, lightly rubbing my hand across this. We have severe granular loss, and we now have a crease that is forming across this entire shingle. See here, lightly rubbing my hands. So already this ATR has failed. This shingle is now damaged and creased, tearing here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Very brittle, crease is forming across. We have now damaged one shingle to repair two. I will go ahead and carry on just to follow this through. So this is what I mean when I say that shingle cannot be modified. So I will go ahead and modify the length of this shingle because I am allowed to do that. Manufacturer says I can do that. A light score mark here. Cutting all the way through. Okay, now, in order to get this to land, this means the land. Using my hands as little as possible here, guys. So, as you can see here, because this shingle is over 1.5 inches longer, it won't even allow for me to properly seat the shingle where it needs to go so the strike zone is lined up. Let alone the reveal overhanging. I can't get it to where it needs to be because without removing the entire row of nails on this as well. I'm not going to do that to this homeowner's roof because I know that this roof is not code compatible and also not repairable. But for intents and purposes of this video, I wanted to show you. As you can see, we have that 1.5 inch reveal hang over here, like I was talking about earlier in the video. So, not to mention the creases there. Look at this. That shingle is completely damaged now. So, in closing for this video, I want to just note a couple things down here. Brittle test. Most definitely a fail. You can see how brittle the shingle is. It ripped the one above it. Cracks and splits. Mat transfer. Yes, as you can see here, mat transfer on the shingle below as well. Most definitely a fail. Granular loss. I think I showed that earlier in the video. The loose granulars, you can now see the crease lines forming. And last but not least, the crease itself. Big fail. So, in closing for this ATR video, this ATR has failed. This roof is not repairable. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video and have a blessed day.